Welcome back. My name is Mulligan and this is Return of the Obra Dinn. So, I saw this game like 3 years ago, I believe. And I was pretty intrigued. It is by the makers of Papers, Please. And it is some kind of mystery, I believe. So, I don't know why this is a little bit small. But we will see. So, let's begin. No fate solved. So yeah, mystery. Lost at sea, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn. Built 1796. London 800 tons, 18 feet draught. Captain R. Vitterell. Crew 51 men. Last voyage to Orient Cape. Rendezvous unmet. Contact East Indian CY London office for inquiries or testimonies. Okay. Is that the loading screen? I guess. The Honorable East Indian Company, attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to foremost immediately and prepare a full assessment. So yeah, this is, I believe, what I saw 3 years ago. So you go and you more or less solve what happened, which is intriguing. And the art style is a little bit different, you could say. It's not really old school, not really pixel. The foremost company man woke me up, okay?
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to
Yes,
the
indeed.
Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job.
Why?
Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! Ow!
Carefully.
Okay. So this is how this game looks. A little bit, I believe there were a little bit older games, 13 or so I believe it was called, which had cel-shaded look, and I believe it was black and white. I'm not sure. I do remember another game that was black and white, a bit older. But this is the style. We want to choose monitor Macintosh. Look sensitivity perfect. I mean, sure, we will get. We can get that. IBM 5151. Ooh. Zenith. Oh my god. I believe the IBM is LCD. Ooh. A little bit too black and white, don't you think? Let's go with the Macintosh. We have a little bit green tint. Sure. Just seeing what we can get here. Not really options. Okay, so we have a hand. Oh, I can move around. Okay. I can zoom. And I guess we... Our mouse button activates. Good. So yeah, I saw that 3 years ago. I don't really remember much how this went about. The mouse sensitivity is a little bit higher. I can reduce, there we go, my DPI a little bit. We cannot sprint. So we are on the Obra Dinn, I believe. On the ship. We have whatever that is. We have some stuff. East Indian Corporation. That later on went out. Okay, we have a body. Okay, ooh. Zooming in is reducing our sensitivity, okay. So, I don't know what that is. I can't really identify that. So we have a body here. We have a couple doors. What do you mean?
It's too heavy!
Should I help you? Do I have to help you? I believe I have to help you. I believe the suitcase, the box is important for what I'm doing here. Sure.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
So we can open that. We have a book. Probably what I... Oh, this is probably stuff we had. It was on the ship, okay. Return of the Obra Dinn. A catalogue of adventure and tragedy, 1807. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hand. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use a pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. So we have a couple sides. We have, I believe these are all the chapters. Yeah, chapters, whatever. The journey. Europe, Africa. Oh, this is where it started. It started in England. I don't know where that is. Went down here and over there. Okay. Atlantic leg of the Far East route. We can even check the plans. We have a complete crew of passengers manifest. England, Scotland, Italy, sketches of life aboard. Which I guess will be important. Loose cargo. Oh, on the cargo deck. Okay. So this is what I am going to fill out as I am uncovering more and more of this info. Looking at how to exit, because I have no idea how to exit. The end? Maybe if I... Oh. Glossary. Open, close book with tab. Choose quality of contents, okay. So we have this little pocket watch, Memento Mortem. Remember death. So this is one of the key features of this game, this pocket watch. So there we go. Back up. So we need to find out, if we go back, table on contents, loose cargo. So what about the cargo? We have on the cargo deck. Okay. Can't really reduce my DPIs. There we go. So we are going back in time.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Okay. So we see how he died. We do see the captain. So can we maybe identify on here who the captain is? This one. So I guess they went around, they got a hold of some money, I would guess money, shells, some kind of currency. And he gave them their share, but they were not happy, they wanted more. And that was his answer. So he killed him. There's a door to leave. I don't really know if I need to check stuff. Okay, another one. So, yeah. It seems like they were trying to get rid of the captain. Oh, time is running out. What now? The book. Okay. The end. Okay, we now find... Oh, outside the captain's quarters. Location of the corpse. 3 others were present. Who is this? How did they die? This unknown soul met an unknown fate. One memory. Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. The soul appears in one memory. First memory perished in the dead end, part 1. Bookmark all memories is where they appear for quicker navigation. Use the buttons on the top page to edit bookmarks. Okay. So we have to find out how he died. So captain, kick it in, we break it down. This is where he died, or the corpse died. Right here. So we have a little bit of information. Okay. Oh, that is why, okay. So the problem is, we want to know how he died. Is that this guy? No. So we more or less got the info we needed out of this one. And you more or less go around finding more of these clues. This door is now opened. So this was the end. Now that means that we have the whole loose cargo, bitter cold murder, calling. All of this is before what we now witnessed. So we do have a couple more doors. This one we can't open. But this one we can. Come on. Okay. Now there's not much we can really do. We do have this back. Come on, let me out. Okay, we are going to check. We have a knife here, a good knife. We have 2 guys that are dead in here. Okay. Can we go around here? We can. But nothing special. So let's see. This is probably the captain. Or maybe the other guy, the second guy, that ran in after the first shot, because at the time that this probably took place, there were not many repeater guns, I believe. You had to load a musket every time you a bullet every time you shot. So find out how this guy died. Person. Sailor.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Okay. So there was some talk going on, and then a little bit of an altercation. And I guess this happens right after this one died. It seems likely. So they fought. He killed the guy. Okay, so he's coming from the back. He was the one that climbed up before. So this is part 2, I believe. We can't really open doors. Who knows, maybe we have to revisit. But yeah. So he, at the first part, he climbed up here. as the two of the on the front were engaging and went from the back. Okay. So now we have a little bit more information. Part 2. Location of the next corpse. 2 others were present. Who is this? How did they die? Where are they? So it seems someone was missing. This unknown soul. This person's face appears blurred throughout the book. This blurring indicates that you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. So we know the... oh. So he got knifed. Clubbed, crushed. Location of the corpse. So it was a knife? A knife. Okay, so I see. So we can find out how they died because we see that. As example, we can go here. He died shot. Bam, shot. Cannon. By Robert Whittlewell, the captain. So we know that. At least I believe that this is the captain. He went out, he shot him, and he slashed the other one. I believe at least you are the captain. So you got drowned in his kid, knifed. I believe a knife by the captain again. Unknown officer. Now here's the problem. We don't know if that is the captain. And that is what this all boils down to. Because we do have the sketch. So we have to find out who all these guys are. Okay. Justice at Sea. So who... I mean, this one seems like the captain. And the guy we have here is not the same. Because the guy we have fighting here has long black... oh no, this is Formosan royalty, never mind then. So do we have someone who's looking like a captain? Him, yes. He's the captain. And it seems like he has a little mustache. And it seems like he has some flowing, longer black hair. So yeah, we can identify him as captain. I would say he's captain. He's a captain. He knifed one, he shot another. And we can take this later on to identify all these guys that we have here. So I can't really... We could... oh, fate. Name. Can definitely take him in. Unknown. Oh, fate unknown. Yeah, fate is unknown. So we have to put in here who died from what. Okay. I see. And not the escape, but the end. It seems like... okay, it seems like from the pictures I see here, there was some Formosan royalty and stuff that we went somewhere, we lost some, we had some cargo, we had, I believe, some kind of epidemic, and probably killed some of those. Yeah, we probably killed some of those guys, maybe captured some, and then everything went downhill. So... we don't know who that is. He does have a hat. He does not. So he could be... so... shot, cannon, Whittle. It seems like he is an officer. So if we go back, we could try because we have the first mate, the second mate, third, fourth. So it is a good chance that this is William Hoscott. But we don't really have the information right now. We have to find a little bit more. A little bit more name-wise. And I believe we will get that. So we have this guy. So this is definitely the captain. Because the other guy came from the back and tried to kill him, I believe. But there's no head. So he's not the captain. Did the captain take out all three of these guys? How good is that captain? I mean, okay, shooting one. Okay. Holy crap. Okay, so he got stabbed. So we now have this door open. Ooh, okay. There is, I believe, a woman in here. But he reacted and just got him square in the head. And this is probably the last bit of the crew. There are probably no more crew left after this. Huh. I have the feeling that this woman, probably ill, it looks like, that he fell in love with that woman, kidnapped her, or more or less she went with him, which probably was looking like a kidnapping, and that is why everything went wrong. A lot of the guys died probably on the altercation with the natives. That I would at least believe at this point. So who's this? I don't know. But we know he got clubbed. I would say clubbed. Struck, suicide, torn apart. Clubbed by the captain. The captain was pretty proficient, I have to admit. So a door got opened. Can go through here, go back to the now time, and so this is the captain. The captain died here, and she died after. So let's see how the captain died. Probably died alone, bleeding to death.
Abigail, your brother, my friend. I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love. Please forgive me for everything.
Okay. E is zoom too. Okay. Oh, this is... Okay, now I definitely have him unlocked. So this is Abigail. Now that is interesting because he said that he shot her brother. I mean, we don't really have to do that, do we? Because the game is pretty good at just unlocking that. So he suicided, okay. And this guy, he shot dead. And that is the brother of Abigail. So we can get some information. So we get part 3 of the end. Part 4. It is an interesting way to tell the story from the end to the beginning. But there's a lot of stuff you can find. So this is a captain, met an unknown fate. He suicided by gun. Okay, we have one done. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Okay. So we got that. Now we need to go to the beginning. And here, so we are searching for Abigail, which is probably in here. We have some myths. Alexei, Abraham, some seamen, a midshipman, Captain Stewart, the passengers, Lautan, Shea, Limbert, Shane, Emily, Abigail, Hosket, Witterell. The passenger, the one that died. And so Abigail Hoskat, so she has two last names, Witterell and Hoskat. And Hoskat was the first mate. And that was the one he shot dead. So, suicide gun. So we don't have to put that in here. But knowing what we now have in here, we know you are. The person's face is no longer blurred, which means they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and actions. Use the book maps, crew manifests, and artist sketches, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances. There were 60 people on the ship when it left. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. So you are the first mate. Now, granted, we probably don't have to find all these guys, or 60. I have the feeling that some of those died in a big altercation with someone. And maybe a couple more went over the boat into the sea, maybe got sick. But we know who he is. Now, we do have some more. So he's not blurry anymore. He is blurry. We know that. Okay. So this is the head officer in command of the ship, responsible for directing the other officers, ensuring the success of the safety. Okay. General mate, ship serve, tradesman mate serve. Okay. Not much else. Okay. So I would say we stop here. In next episode we will continue finding out what happened on the... What is the ship called again? The ship. The Obra Dinn. There we go. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.